The reason why I asked is because if you said, I just like the volleyball, and then I'm like, did you get the final expensive bikini that makes the girls naked?
You would call me out.
That you have to grind really hard to get and choose who to give it to, and then you go, yes, I did.
Dude,
and I was gonna go.
If it was achievement, that's not.
I'm just saying. If you said yes, I did do that grinding, and I got that naked bikini and gave it to somebody, but I just like the volleyball, I would have laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, and said, okay, buddy, sure thing. That's what I was trying to do. But if you say you didn't, then that's fine. Benefit of the doubt, no problem. I hear it's a pretty fun volleyball game.
I used to go to a Bobby Lounge in
I remember.
In
Chinatown.
In Chinatown, right?
Yeah, good old L2.
They have L2, and they have the hacked Xbox, original Xbox with the hard drive, and they had the game on it. And I was like shamelessly, just unshamelessly, I guess, just playing the game in front of everyone.
Yep.
I didn't care. I just want to play the volleyball game.
Hey man, when I came to when we had our fighting game meetups at NetChamp, where it was basically a net cafe.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were very blatant about their need to watch porn at a net cafe out in the open. And quite frankly,
nothing tops that.
Well, the people running the net cafe just stopped caring. They kind of just, you're not allowed to, and they would get really upset by it. But it was so clear and obvious that like the frequent patrons that would come in and pay money all day to use their net cafes were just people that were going to be watching porn, and there's nothing you could do about it. And eventually they're like, we could either kick out this person or we could just ignore them and let them pay all day and creep out everybody in the back. And they kind of settled on letting everyone get creeped out. So yes, people more shameless than you were watching porn in a net cafe.
I mean, volleyball can be just, it's fine. I mean,
press start to skip the replays after the end of every set.
Right.
What I was actually going to originally say was that it's not pretending to be something that it's not ultimately, in some way. And DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball, coming from the franchise that lets you set your age to determine how big the titties are going to bounce.
Right.
Not out of turn. Pretty on brand.
Then what is?
For Itagaki.
Then what is?
Parasite Eve 1. Parasite Eve 2. Waifu Birthday Breathy at Aya Adventures. Ripped clothing, titties hanging out. You know?
Do you have a problem? Okay. About the ripped clothing itself, like do you think that's a problem? Like, do you have a problem with that?
With clothing damage? Not inherently, but when we're looking at the character assassination of Aya Brea, like, yeah, you're gonna talk about that alongside the maid outfit. It's fine. You know what? I just realized I'm getting bored listening to myself. I'm gonna move on.
Until it comes out again. Oh fuck, am I dead?
I'm gonna preemptively apologize to the person who has no doubt sent me no fewer than 3 tweets about how I should shut the fuck up about what I'm talking about, or perhaps made a Reddit discussion about, geez, Woolie's really like acting puritanical in the third birthday LP. We all agree that it's kind of creepy, but he's going way overboard with how much it bothers him. And I'm like, no, it's just stupid at the end of the day. And it is hilarious that, like, at the same time as me going off on it, there's you finding out that you like it more than you think you do. I find that really funny. But I apologize to anybody who's already just, like, exhausted of me sounding this way, because I'm not like this. I absolutely will fight to defend, like, titties in video games, and I think Sony's acting really stupid with what they're doing recently, and I'm not that guy.
And you just think that it has to be the proper setting. Hold on.
There were 2 games of this character not behaving this way, so when it comes down to it, it just goes like, well, that's really shitty to do. to an otherwise badass, you know? It's similar to, it's like Brienne of Tarth. If she was a really cool, tough, badass armored knight that gets knighted, and then she gets laid and cries over a man one day. That would be really dumb if that happened.
That would be, huh?
Or, let me think. There's other examples of this over time that I've gotten mad about. Oftentimes there's, I mean, I get the thing where, like, say we're playing King of Fighters heroin fucking battle.
Yes.
Right? King of Fighters drug syringe heroin battle. Get it? Because heroin is also a drug.
Right, I get it.
Lol. Anyway, God, it's terrible. Leona is a tough army military girl, but then when she wears her fan service outfit that Kukri forces her to wear, she's blushing and super embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point.
Yes, I know, because they say the difference between a slutty girl, let's say, or that kind of girl, is that she's embarrassed about it. That makes a whole difference in the attitude. One is like, I don't know. Like it's acceptable.
You want to finish that thought, buddy? Because I'm letting you finish it. I'm letting you finish that thought. I got an extra shovel if you want to keep digging, but go on.
No, but I'm not saying
I'm joking.
I'm not saying I'm accepting it. It's just people are viewing it differently than porn or whatever, right?
Right. Because it's
all in the attitude.
If she's not feeling ashamed, then like she's just filthy and not worthy of protection, right?
Yeah, exactly. Your word now. But I'm having a trouble right now. It's hard.
What a world.
Because I'm out of ammo for fucking everything.
I mean, look, as long as, say you state your piece, do what you gotta do. As long as I don't hear the word fucking roasties or some shit like that on screen, then we're fine.
The fucking is that? I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it.
I'm good, huh?
If you don't know, then you're better off. And quite frankly, as long as I don't hear it, I think we're gonna be okay. There's a lot of weirdos out there that are very obsessed and have strange, okay, so they go the opposite way with things, right? Like, there's a lot of people out there that are, a lot of weirdos out there that are like, Aya needs to be protected and she needs to be pure.
Right.
And if she shows any sign of being someone that might like sex or even think about it, she is to be scorned and just discarded. She's the first character to die in the horror movie because it's the girl that likes sex, that she's not a virgin, therefore there's no protecting, because you're not really protecting the girl after all, it's her virginity. That's what you're really protecting.
Oh my god, really?
Creeps, dude. Fucking weird ass creeps that are like, people who put up their dating profiles that are basically just like, I don't want to date anybody who's ever been with anyone else. I need you to be nice and perfect and healthy and pure and honest and just my perfect little princess, demure, idyllic woman, but also have zero self-confidence or sexual desires or experience whatsoever. And it just gets into a whole fucking weird world of like, you can just go sit in that corner now and like enjoy your hand, because the real world doesn't work that way. But
you're done?
yeah, sorry, I didn't. Anyway,
I mean, there's not much other things to talk about while
I know, I'm stalling for time as you play. And when you stall for time, you say things, and sometimes your brain just kind of loses the plot a little bit.
Oh, I should have gone here.
Yeah.
So I could get the extra guy.
From my understanding, and I might be wrong about this, roasties is an incel term. And it makes reference to...
Roasty?
Yes. It makes reference to roast beef.
Okay.
you can then infer what you can from that. I think you're a pretty bright guy. I think you can pick up what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not
here.
that bright, you know me.
Okay, well, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, man.
You're being a good friend.
I don't want to actually. Yeah, all right. Let's just. You know what? I'll leave that for the crowd. Let the audience explain it to you when this part goes up, okay? All right. But it's some stupid, ignorant shit. But the subject matter, as we fill for time, is more along the lines of like people who go the complete opposite way with the whole the Mamoru culture and waifuism, where you're like, my waifu is also my waifu because she can't be sullied by being 3D. You know, the fact that she's 2D means she stays pure, because being 3D is automatically to be 3D pig disgusting. I'm sure you've heard that term before.
I heard that, but I'm ready to all that waifu thingy. Yeah, I'm having trouble right now. Look at little damage I'm doing.
Why not liberation?
I don't want to waste it because I have a problem. There's an enemy come after that. That's
You have 4 grenades.
like after this guy, there's two enemies that's a little bit harder.
Okay.
This comes from because we've been playing and I haven't leveled my stuff. Like I haven't
You didn't do the stat.
stats thing. But even that, I think I'm still a bit too
All right,
underleveled.
do it after this. I thought your grinding would have made up for that.
My grinding was good for the old one because it needed to catch up. But now,
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that if every time you return to the base, it's a new chapter,
yeah,
then there's probably going to be not that many chapters, because just how many timelines are they going to like create a fucking full?
do you want to know how many missions there are?
I don't necessarily need to know that, but I can assume it's not going to be a ton of them, because they're not going to create a new series of files for like 20 different missions, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. So I can infer it's going to be a low number.
You can avoid them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also feel like there's a delicate dance that we're doing here in some ways, where it's like we're going down a minefield of a conversation where it's like, uh-oh, is Min gonna accidentally fucking, I don't know, step on a landmine? And, you know, or am I?
I mean, are you saying it's a minefield for me or for you? Or for the LP?
For the LP.
You don't, because you don't know what I'm gonna say.
I
right?
have no idea.
I am the element, the unknown element
The
factor.
wild card. The wild card. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the anime called The Life of Psyche something? Psyche K?
Okay.
And it's a psychic, the psychic life of Psyche, I think, or something like that. He's a powerful, it's a student, a high school student who has the most powerful psychic in the world. He can do fucking everything, like even time travel. But there's one element, unknown factor that he cannot control, that he cannot read, because he can read minds of everyone too, except one dude who is too stupid, so he cannot. He's the element. He's the chaotic element that he cannot control.
Because he's too dumb. I see. Okay. Switch bodies, yeah?
I got some bodies now, yeah.
Yeah, minefields. It's a cause for concern.
Hey, train session. Does it remind you of something?
Mirror's Edge?
A lot of games, I guess.
Zone of the Enders?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
There are getting up contents under pressure. every other PlayStation 2 era video game that has a top of the train level.
Right.
The beginning of Full Metal Alchemist.
Is that a trope?
2.
Do you think that's a trope?
Train levels, of course. It's not a trope. It's just a style of level. I
mean, you know, like elevators.
Trope has a negative connotation to it. Train levels are fine. It's just a style of level. Elevator levels are a style of level. Underwater levels are a style of level. We've seen them done before. If you're gonna do it different.
Fucking hell, there's more.
Yep.
At least I got some ammo back.
More enemies on the move. Snatchers.
That's one.
See, an example of a landmine would be a conversation that ends with you yelling, "That's why my phone doesn't make a noise when I take a picture."
Okay, yeah.
Or, "That's why
My phone does make noise, alright? My phone makes noise.
You know,
I don't have a mirror.
just fast forward to Min going, "That's why my shoes have mirrors on them."
No, man.
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
I'll be this exposed for a lot of things, but none of the criminal things. I'm gonna make sure of that.
All right. Not a criminal.
Not a criminal.
Good.
I'm a good citizen.
All right, because we'd have a video editing problem.
What? What? What?
Huh?
What? Tell me. What did I do?
You didn't do anything yet. Proven.
Okay, I gotta survive this. Fucking hell, I think I'm done. Oh, there's one guy.
Yeah, you still have full health there.
Let's save him.
And I'm feeling like, yeah, you're gonna need to do your leveling up after this.
See what I'm saying?
You should level up.
Damned, we did it.
You have to be at a
Yeah, but I need to be at a place I can do it.
You have to be at
a checkpoint.
the fridge, or whatever it is,
Come on,
the machine.
Chief, don't say that. We have trust in you.
You know in Resident Evil they have the item box?
Yeah.
I need to go to that part. Oh fuck, they were talking.
Your boss literally just said don't trust him, by the way. He didn't literally say it, but he implied that you shouldn't trust him.
Whew. Alright.
You saw that, right?
I just skipped over.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that Mr. Itachi lines quite literally just said trust can be a dangerous thing. Yes, well done.
Anyway, I got a new sniper rifle, which is gonna be fucking useful, so I'm gonna buy it right away.
Maybe you should spend your BP
on the clothes? Yes, I'm gonna do that too, but it's only 300. So, I'm gonna just make sure that I have 300 BP. But for now, I need this. So let's go with lots of power.
Do different outfits have different defense stats?
Yes. That's why they gave a rating for the defense stats too.
Is the maid outfit stronger than her normal outfit?
No.
What about the bunny outfit?
Wait, I don't know actually. Yeah, most of the unlockable outfit are worse defense.
Because it would be really funny if they were the best in the game.
There is a knight outfit, like a knight as in
pajamas.
No, knight as in warriors, knights, the knights of valor.
K and I,
yeah.
Yeah, KNIGHT.
Yeah, there's a knight outfit for that, and so she have like a big full-on body armor, but panties. Like metal words, but you can't see her panties.
Yeah. No, it's fair. The previous game had shower scenes, so you know that's why. What's wrong with armored panties?
You good there, buddy? So
you were implying that Tabata is not the person who's responsible for these decisions?
Well, look at the clothing ripping off, right? That's everyone says Nomura is responsible for that. He wanted the clothing ripping.
I see.
But the mourning itself could be, I think they had the name Toriyama. Like I think there's a name called there's a name of Toriyama is involved in that, and apparently I think it might be him who's responsible for that, but I'm not sure. I don't want to say because I don't know shit, but
okay, fair enough. It's not all on one man's back. I'll believe that. I'll choose to believe
Hope
that.
for short range or I'm more of a short range guy, so I'll go with this one. Okay, ran out of BP. So now protective gear. Look. That's the defense, right? White hider, A, and defense B for black leather.
Yeah. Okay.